Hey there! Today we are going to learn about the famous artist Wassily Kandinsky. He was known as a non-objective artist. That means he created art freely as an expression with no subject matter in mind. He was known to listen to music while he worked to inspire the various geometric shapes, lines, and colors you may notice in his paintings. For example, a faster, more upbeat song would result in a more chaotic, colorful painting, and a slower, calmer song would inspire him to create cooler, circular, and concentric patterns. His work was considered very modern, meaning new, during the time. Kandinsky lived in Europe during the reign of Hitler and the Nazis. Hitler banished and destroyed much of Kandinsky's art during World War II because he disliked how new and different it was. Despite Hitler's efforts, Kandinsky still continued to paint and salvage some of his art. Today you can find his paintings in museums around the world. His art continues to inspire us to express ourselves in unconventional ways. Today we will be creating a project based on Kandinsky's series of concentric circles. Feel free to work like Kandinsky and play music while you create. It may inspire some of the colors and lines you will use. I'm using watercolor today to paint my circles. If you have paints at home and would like to try them out along with me, go for it. If not, you can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, or anything you have at home for this part. Find the center of your paper and color or paint your first small circle. Remember, you can use any colors you want to express how you are feeling. You don't have to use the same as me. From there, you want to paint or color rings until you build them up throughout the space of your paper. Make sure each ring is a different color. You can create a pattern of colors, or you can use whatever color you feel at the moment. Remember, Kandinsky's art is all about being free and spontaneous with no rules in mind. Create how you feel. You can add dashes or different colors inside your rings or paint colorful patterns throughout them as well. Make sure your whole paper is filled up with colorful rings before you move on to the next step. They should look layered around each other. If you are using paint, you will need to make sure your paper is dry before you move on. Now that my painting is dry, I'm going to take it a step further and add more designs with a black marker. You can use a Sharpie or any black marker you have at home. Again, you want to start in the middle of your paper to start your designs. You can draw a pattern inside every ring, or you can skip some and do every other if you like. Test out different lines and shapes to make each pattern different. Think of using zigzag lines, dotted lines, wavy lines, dashes, triangles, polka dots, or whatever you desire. Remember, giving your art variety makes it much more interesting to look at. Be as creative as you like, and if you're unable to listen to music while you work, try to imagine yourself in my classroom listening to some calm songs. I miss you all and can't wait to see what you come up with. Again, you can post a picture of your work on my Google Classroom. Have fun!